I'm at Maple Lawn, the farm in Illinois, and it's not harvest time yet, but it's almost harvest time, and I got a special treat this year to come up early while the girls are at the Cedar Point having fun, and I'm going to hang out at the farm and help my brother get ready for harvest, probably bale and rake some hay, and just get ready. It's September 2nd right now, and I think it was my dad that told me that harvest was typically around 2 weeks after Labor Day years ago, that he said that, and obviously weather always plays into that. You can see the corn is still green. They're starting to be flaring like yellow and stuff, and the ears are still sticking up. So we got a couple of weeks to go depending on the weather. This is the interesting part of the year where those of us that live farther away and have to make plans to come do harvest have to try to start figuring out when that's going to be so that we can make those plans. So it's probably going to be 2 or 3 weeks, but it just depends on how hot and dry it is. And so we'll do a little bit of videos just to get ready for harvest, working on equipment, baling hay and things like that, and I'll get some drone videos too so that you guys can see what the crops look like. So now that we've looked at the crops at the Scott farm and at the Bryant farm, we'll go see what there is to do today. these little plates on the edge. When the sweep goes around, pulling all the corn into the middle, it catches on the edge of these plates. So we need to switch it around so that the plates, so that this part's on top and this part's on bottom, all the way around. Bearing on this tiller is out. Come on. So we're taking the wheel off to fix it. So after looking at the bins and assessing all the different jobs and looking in the hay barn, we decided the first order of the day was fixing the bearing on this so that we can move it, get it out of the way. Just got the bearing replaced, so now I've got to go get the Magnum lined up. Chris is going back to the farm because he left the cap for that bearing over there. So we'll get this hooked up and then see what's next. See if I know how to remember how to drive this thing. The key. I don't think there's a brake or anything. Yep, here we go. Moved the chisel plow back over to the farm, to the maple line. Chris mowed a place for it. Now we're going to get some lunch before we go to scout hay baling. Alright, lunch is done, so now it's time to go rake hay while the sun's up.
Like Roblox. Don't let nothing stop you.
exhausted. A lot of driving and a lot of raking today. We're back at the farm. Chris is cleaning out the baler, the round baler, and I am gonna feed the pigs. There's two pigs, pot-belly pigs, Piggly and Wiggly. In my shirt. I already took them their food actually. I'm gonna take them water now. I got a couple gallons of water, but so I went over probably 2 to 3 miles away and raked a couple of small fields over there. Got some drone footage of that, and then I went down closer to town and raked 2 small fields over there, and then drove all the way back over to a farm out here off the blacktop and raked a big field over there, and all of that on a cabless 4020, and so I feel like I've got windburn on my face, and my arms I'm sure are sunburnt. I was smart this time and kept lots of water with me, and even stopped in and got some water along the way. And then by the time I got done over there and was just about getting ready to leave, Chris had caught up to me with the baler. He mowed and baled today at different places. At all the places that I raked, he baled. So there's a pig shed. Too big. I don't know if Chris wants me to put the water in this bowl, which clearly had some water in it, or in that trough, which is where we used to put it. So I guess I'll put some in this bowl right here. There's Piggly and Wiggly. Good night.